Okay, okay, yay, it worked. Oh, geez. That's even working. I mean, it typically doesn't want to unless the scene's already started. Okay, cool, cool, cool. All right, everything's up. Which means I can throw you over here. I can also turn you off. Well, that way I can ensure that it wants to work when I want it to. Anyway, yeah, so what do you got? Hey, Jack and Slime. Let's see, what did you give me here, dear, while I was setting up? Let's see, hydrate, brush, and stretch. Okay, stretch. Nothing to brush yet, but well, there's some shavings in this. All right, so guys, we're gonna try something dangerous. See whether or not my legs agree with working, or my ankle agrees with working on this stuff today. All right, where's my sample piece? Notice I've got the Moulding Planes back out. I gotta remember, what did I do first? I think I did the, yeah, you do the rebate first, so.
Yeah, I did that because I assumed the bench can always use a little cleaner.
Well, I mean, it's cleaner than most people, or most woodworkers. Okay, rebate is first, so we use this and then we use the you can tell I haven't been in the shop doing these in a while because I honestly don't remember the order of anything. Okay, I need these, and we will quite honestly switch over the cameras and probably never go back.
Maybe write down a little protocol for the design you want.
Well, come on. Did you? Yes, Max, I can hear you. There we go. Well, I mean, I had a protocol. I just forgot which, like, I want to make one sticking board for it, so I have all three. I just didn't make all three levels for it, so we're going to fix that at a later date and make a sticking board for it. There we go. Here's one thing I didn't do. I didn't check to see how.
I'm hearing a quiet but persistent static in the audio.
I can't help that. I can help that. Okay, is that better? I know what it was.
Fixed.
I had it way too high on the gain because we were using the mics on the actual unit and not this for drafting. It looks pretty damn focused. Yeah, so the mic was hot. Let's find out.
But now you're quiet.
I can fix that in a bit. Give me a second. Like, I can play around with the gain level. Yeah, that's probably about as good as we're gonna get. Okay. Actually, I know exactly how to get as good as we're gonna get. I forgot. I switched this to HDMI, which means, where's the button? Sorry, it's kind of hard to find the button. Also, anyway, I can turn that just a little bit further up, and that's probably about as far as we want to go before the gain gets staticky. I can also turn it up on this end. Double check something here. Ah, that's why it wasn't working. See, I've got it on HDMI again, which means I can finally just hit focus. I couldn't do that when it was on the...
Quality is good. I just have to turn you all the way up to hear well.
I'm sorry. Okay, what the hell's going on with the... I just realized what's going on there. Like I said, it's a... We're probably not going to get too far because I got to figure out things back and forth. Because right now, this is not correct. So, what are we looking for? Droid cam. Come on, Droid cam. What filters are on you? See if that fixes it. That fixed it. Okay, good. Yeah, I put a filter on it for the desk shots. Okay. So we'll see how long I can handle. And now I'm just going to keep it tracking me because it's only in the small box. It's not in the top down or this one. So okay. You get us a new piece of wood. We're just going to keep making sticks because we got enough wood to make like several of these. So we're just going to keep going and hopefully have some good ones. Examine grain. The last thing reversing grain on this side. A little bit of reversal there. We're not going to get around the reversing grain. This is probably a bad one to do, but das ist life. Where's the worst reversing grain? We'll make that the back. Okay. We'll make that the back fillet. Where there's bad reversing grain. Did we? Okay, doesn't really matter where we go. Okay, yeah, this is prime setup. Okay, good. Okay, being smart. So how is everyone today? That looks pissed.
Say again.
Is it really that bad? How is everyone today? Yeah, if it's really that bad, I need to do something about it then. Let's see.
No, the audio isn't that bad. I just stepped away for an SEC.
Oh, okay, cool. Give me 2 seconds. Get this flipped open. For whatever reason, just in case I need tools. And then go grab the thing I actually need. Give me a second, I'll come read whatever you said. Say hello. Gotcha. Okay. Just so I have this at the ready, because I kind of like this thing. All right. So we got us a nice little stick. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. Let's open. Everything up. Get me a, where's it at? That's interesting. Did I leave it up there? Does not look like it. Ah, there it is. Get me the old marking gauge. And start marking. And mark. And mark. And mark. Would help if I held it in the way that I usually hold it, where I'm going to mark it with my left hand. Does feel good to be back in the shop after sitting dormant. We'll see if I get anything productive done, but it does feel good to be back in the shop. Can't wait to see how ganky this looks when I get it all done, because I'm doing 4 pieces separately instead of doing one long piece and cutting it. But I don't have the ability to do one long piece. Well, I could, but I don't. I would just need to make a sticking board that's like 12 foot long. Okay, and then we
longer than your bench will be impossible, right?
you can make like the sticking board itself, you can make rigid enough to do, to extend off. But feasibly, with the 6-foot bench like I have, I could probably get 10. About 2 foot on each side is about the furthest you want to extend. You just have to make it sufficiently rigid, and I don't trust it. So like for me, I think I would be comfortable at 8 foot, where it's only a 1 foot cantilever on each side. Plus, I mean, the kind of work I'm going to do, I'm not going to need to do 10, 12 foot boards of the stuff. I'm going to be, you know, decorating one small part. I'm not going to be doing baseboards for a house. So I'll only need like 6 foot pieces at the most. So I'll just make a sticking board the length of my bench, and voila. You know, after of course, you know, the bench has been stuck. It has been rebuilt. But yeah, so for those who weren't here like a month and a half ago when I was actually working on this before, what I'm doing right now is taking the layout that I traced on the edge, taking my marking gauge, and basically marking out lines for my rabbit plane to plow down to on the drawing, on the profile, so that I can get most of it rabbited away before I start using the half rounds in the hollows, or the rounds in the hollows. Just giving myself lines to work with so that I know, hey, I'm planing it at the correct depth and straight. Draw this one down so I have a perpendicular line to look at. Once I get done with this side, we move on to the last side, and then we start plowing away like a good little boy. Does feel good. Like I said, just going to be on repeat here today, guys. It feels good being back at the bench. Though drafting was fun. And that's going to become a more permanent stay thing, that I'll start drafting up projects on camera. At least the rough draft.
Is it pretty chilly in the shop?
The sweatshirt and long sleeve are good enough for me at the moment. So I think we're good. I do have the door open, which I mean I guess is evident with that camera there. Mainly just to air out the shop. Yeah, marking up these boards has got to be almost equivalent to watching paint dry for you guys. So I'm sorry about that, but deal with it. I will show you in just a bit, because it's easier to see when you can see, when you can actually see it. Right now I'm marking out several little stair steps, I guess is the easiest way to call it, for the curved portion of the front, which is why I'm doing so many parallel lines here, because what you want to do is make a bunch of little stair steps for the concave so that your plane has multiple points to ride on. Okay, and now we move to this side, and basically I just draw perpendicular lines to the points where it intersects the pattern. This first one is literally how deep the curve goes itself, because I will not get all the way down the way that it's drawn. With the rabbit, I'll be just slightly higher than it, which is fine.
The cat wants to play, but not with any of the toys we have. Big mood.
Sounds about right for the cat. And we slowly just make our way up at each intersection point. So I have lines to plane to. Here's the fun thing, I won't see any of these lines. Actually, that's a good point. I don't need to plane the ones at the front. I just need to make sure I have the horizontal correspondence across it.
So how many different steps and shapes do you need to use to make this shape?
I need a lot. I haven't counted. Give me a second. And I will try and figure that out for you. All right, so, All right. There we go. Okay. Let's see if I can. So basically what I need to do, I need to rabbit out this back here. I need to rabbit this out and then rabbit here, and then slowly step rabbit all the way up this curve until I have a little staircase. And then I take a hollow plane and make this bead, and then I take my round planes and I make this cove. Those are the steps. And let's see if I have skills with this anymore. ankle will.
Okay, so not too many besides all the prep work of making the stair steps.
Yeah, it's not a lot of work. It's just, oh, well, just a lot of intermittent steps. Okay, there we go. And once you get going, it's just nice. Yep. Yep, there's that nice reverse in the grain. Come on. You can tell I haven't done this in a while. And I'm still new at it, so muscle memory isn't really there either. Yep, there's that reversing grain right there. It digs in and just stops. All right. Oh, that's a good sign. Okay, 1 second. Just reset the plane. I mean, it's been a while.
What's up with the plane?
It's just the iron backed out, so it wasn't cutting. It's a wooden plane, different temperature, different humidity than I last used it. So got to reset it to make sure it's cutting correctly. There we go. That's all. I expect all of them are going to be a little bit fussy this morning because last time I used them it was a much different temperature and humidity. Also, the door in the shop wasn't open. But now it's working like a dream. I literally probably, that's a misnomer. I should have just reset it to begin with and not assumed it was good. What and how the hell? Yeah, there's that too, but I mean, like, part of the shop temp is the fact that it's open to the exterior at this point. So the steel contracted and it deset itself. Yes. They have much different thermal coefficients. I think it might be the other way around. I think wood shrinks more. But either way, something shrunk and it deset itself, so you have to reset it. Actually, yeah, I think wood it shrinks more. Hey, Life in Pain, how you doing? Gotta say, yeah, I'm stupid glad I got this speaker set up because it's much less of a pain because the headphones were always too loud and I could never get it to adjust correctly. Yeah, of course. Probably won't get too far on this because I'm so out of touch on how to do it anymore, but I think yeah, which is why I think the metal contracts faster because it's not insulated, but it'll retain its shape fairly easily. Which is probably why it retracted so fast. Come on. But I'll probably have to reset it like 3 or 4 times. Okay, what's going on here? There's also oh, thank you, dear. Thank you for doing the shout out there.
What is the molding for?
Eventually a frame. Eventually, we've got a couple sticks made here, like this here. Well, this is kind of this was me getting used to it. This is kind of botched up, so I don't know if we have enough sticks made. But yeah, this here, basically. Just slowly making it, hoping to God I can do it. Yeah, probably, because I changed it for a couple streams when we were making that one. Give me a second here.
That chair was a big hit.
Yep. Put it down too far. it's going to be a pain in the ass. This is going to be more of a getting used to things again stream than anything, guys. Nope. That's too heavy of a cut. Thank you. One of those things that I'm just going to You were working perfectly fine 5 seconds ago. And we're gone.
Making a fresh pot of coffee.
That's cool. Thank you, dear. I'm probably going to have to give up on this because I'm not sure I can do this with the door open. Then or I'm going to have to close the door. Because you've got to be kidding me. Yay, fresh.
Sorry, I'm late.
Oh, don't worry about it, Mecca. We haven't really done anything. We've been we've been fussing with the wooden planes because they're not wanting to stay set. I think it's, give me 2 seconds here. See if that helps at all, which it probably won't. They're just not being cooperative today with temperature and humidity. I'm not going to say closing the door did it, but Mainly because, yep, there we go. Because it just did it again. And it's done. It's not clogging, it's just not cutting. Like as soon as it hits wood, the blade's retracting up. So it's like I can't even get the blade to seat properly.
Chillsflame 741 said, I presume the planes are going to continue warping because they're still acclimating to the new temp.
Probably. Would be better if I left them down here, but I'm not about to try tempting fate with these. I may not even be able to use these during the winter. Until I have a shop that I can just leave them in and not worry about them getting in 6 feet of water.
Or only use them indoors.
I'm indoors right now. Do you mean climate control?
I mean like the basement.
Yeah, I don't really want to make a mess in the basement. Plus I'd need to move this into the basement. Come on, you rapscallion. And it's done. This is probably going to be a short stream because I can't get anything done. Let's see if this stays. I think this is just a braiding. Yep. At least it's staying. Oh, nope, this should still be cutting. Of course it isn't. Okay. Oh, it would be cutting way out here. This is just aggravating, to say the least. I know for a fact this is too deep of a cut. way too deep of a cut again. Okay, let's see if this holds.
Platform Z, on a call to the US.
That's all right, Mecca.
8 a.m. with the new machine.
Okay, let's see if this is going to keep. At least. But it feels like, yeah, it's just backing out. Okay, I think I know what's happening is this thing is continually shrinking. So I'm continually having to reset it because it won't hold anything. And I'm getting frustrated, and it's not worth my time or effort to get frustrated over something like this. I really don't know what to do besides maybe call it off at this point. Because I can't get the damn thing to cut. I got it to cut for a little bit of 1/8 of an inch at it, not even 1/8, like a 1/16 of an inch. And then it just,
Shift time 7:41 seconds. What is the other project you had in mind for today?
just sharpening saws, but I really don't want to. Plus I need to fix this anyways. And done. Nope, yeah. We're done. I think we're just done for today. I can't get it to work for more than 15 seconds at a time. We're done. I'm just not dealing with it. Let's see what we got. Who else can we find? I'm just done. I'm not going to fight this. Again, I've fought it for almost a solid hour already. And if I can't even get things going for a solid hour, we're done for right now. So let's see if we can find someone interesting to raid into. I mean, there is Biking Viking, there's also Ish. I think Biking Viking. I right now I'm not going to deal with things just not going the way they are. I already have a bad ankle. I shouldn't, and I don't feel like sharpening. Guys, I'm sorry if it's this bad form or anything, but we're gonna call it here.
I guess next time the planes need to be left to acclimate to the temperature of the shop for a few hours.
Maybe, most likely, and also if we didn't have to air out the shop because of the PV blaster. But either way, we're gonna go say hello to Viking here. It looks like he's doing some shop projects, maybe organization. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Not sure what I'll do then. Maybe that'll be the saw sharpening one where I take my miter saw and the new saw from James Wright and get those up to tune. Other than that, see you guys Wednesday, and I will. I don't even know what I want to say anymore. See you guys Wednesday.